Hey, welcome. When you look at any success story, I mean any of them, they all have one thing in common: perseverance. So today, we're going to dive into the wisdom behind why just sticking with it might be the single most powerful tool you've got. And we're going to anchor this whole conversation right here with this amazing African proverb. What's so brilliant about this is how it totally flips our perspective on difficulty. It's telling us that challenges aren't just annoying roadblocks, right? They are the actual training ground. They're where we build our skills, our character, and our strength.
So think about it. If you want to be a skillful sailor, you just can't avoid the storms. It's impossible. So first up, we're going to talk about why those challenges aren't a sign you're on the wrong path. They are the path. They're how you grow.
Okay, but staring down a giant wave, that can feel completely overwhelming. So how do you actually do it? How do you navigate those rough seas? Well, the secret isn't some big, heroic, one-time effort. It's about tearing down that myth of overnight success and instead focusing on just one small step at a time.
And this quote from Walter Elliott just nails it. It completely reframes the whole challenge. See, the goal isn't to run a marathon all at once. Nope. The goal is to win the next short sprint. It's all about breaking down some massive, overwhelming journey into a bunch of smaller, totally manageable sprints.
And here's the key idea. You have to ignore that finish line way off in the distance, just for now. All you need to see is the starting block right in front of you. Put all your energy into that first sprint, and then you reset and you focus only on the next one. That simple mental trick is what makes the impossible start to feel possible. We see this exact same idea everywhere in nature. A bird doesn't just stumble upon a perfect ready-made nest. It finds one twig, then another one, and another. Each single action is tiny, but doing it over and over consistently, that's what creates something strong and complex. Or think of it like this. A huge, powerful river that can carve through canyons doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It starts as a bunch of little streams, thousands of them, that all join together over time. Your small, consistent efforts, those are the streams.
But, and this is a big but, for any of those small steps to actually work, they have to be focused. This proverb is a great reminder of that. If you try to do everything at once, chase two hares at the same time, you just split your energy, and you're pretty much guaranteed to fail. So pick one sprint, pick one twig, pick one stream, and put your focus right there.
Okay, so let's be real. No matter how focused you are, any journey that's actually worth taking is gonna have setbacks. You are gonna stumble. So the most important skill isn't learning how to never fall, it's mastering the art of getting back up.
And this is the question that stops so many of us, isn't it? The fear of falling, or maybe the shame after you've already fallen, it can be absolutely paralyzing. So what's the answer? What do you do in that moment? And right here is this incredibly profound answer from Nelson Mandela. The glory, the real win, the very meaning of strength. It's not having a perfect record with no mistakes. It's in the resilience to get up again, learn something from that fall, and keep going. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the way to success.
This idea is just captured so perfectly in this Japanese proverb. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. You see? Perseverance lives in that final number. It lives in that 8th time. It's the decision that your last fall is not going to be the last word.
And here's the magic. When you do stand out that 8th time, something incredible has happened. You're not just back where you started. The very act of pushing through that struggle, it's changed you. The struggle itself is what makes you stronger.
This is the real prize of perseverance. You're not trying to make the world easier. You're building yourself up to be able to handle a more difficult world. Think about it. The weights at the gym don't get lighter. Your muscles get stronger. The seas don't get smoother. You just become a more skillful sailor.
So finally, let's talk about the fuel that makes all of this possible: hope. And this isn't just about gritting your teeth and pushing through. It's about having this deep belief that your efforts actually matter, and that whatever you're going through is temporary.
This beautiful proverb reminds us of a simple, undeniable truth. No night in the history of the world has lasted forever. Dawn isn't just a possibility, it's a certainty. And the wisdom here is to hold on to that certainty, especially in your darkest moments, just knowing that every single struggle has an end date.
And really, this is what it all boils down to. We think the destination, the goal, is the big prize. But the real reward,
It's who you become along the way. The skill you learned on those rough seas, the strength you gained from getting up that 8th time, that is the real victory.
And so that brings us right back to you. I want to leave you with this question. Think about the rough seas in your own life right now. Your job, something you're learning, your relationships. Based on everything we've just talked about, what is the very next short race you need to run? What is your next small step